it's Megs from Lifestride Fitness Training, if you don't know who I am. And I know you probably clicked on this because you saw the title, and I want to talk to you about how to lose those pesky pounds that you have been obsessing over for a long time. Maybe you are new to starting a health and fitness journey. Maybe you have not thought about it before, but I want to come on here and talk to you about how to get started. There is a lot of misinformation out there, and I want to give you the best guidance that I possibly can. I'm not a nutritionist, so I would never prescribe you a meal plan, and if you are getting prescribed a specific meal, this is exactly what you eat, what time of day, blah, 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 and it's not from a nutritionist, that's a problem. Number one. Number two, I am going to give you as much basic information as possible because it is so overwhelming. This world, like I said, is a lot of misinformation out there, a lot of things for you to buy into that are not necessarily going to help you. Here's the thing. You can lose weight and you can get on the right track by spending zero of your adult money dollars, except for buying food, which you already buy at the grocery store. So going into this thinking that you have to spend all this excessive amounts of money on these get thin quick tricks, save yourself the time and energy. Save it, because you're expending this energy that you don't need to, and you don't have time. So I'm going to give you the basic steps to start losing those pesky pounds that you want to lose. Number one is to start eating in a caloric deficit. Now I say that, and a lot of people are like, what is a caloric deficit? I'm going to have to diet. Basically, you need to eat less than you're consuming right now. Your energy out is not combating to the energy in. So basically, you're eating more than you're expending. Here's a problem with tracking it on MyFitnessPal that a lot of us are doing. Here's a mistake that a lot of us are making. A lot of us are making the mistake of tracking it in MyFitnessPal. You're exercising, it's giving you calories back, and you think you need to make up those calories. Stop doing this. Don't do this. And you can't trust MyFitnessPal to give you the correct amount of calories. Am I saying you need to go hire a coach to give you the correct macros? No, there are free services out there that will calculate your macros for you for free. They may ask you to sign up for an email list, this and that and the other. You can. And then you can unsubscribe if you want to. That's my take. Find out what your basic calories are. You can input those into MyFitnessPal, that's fine. Again, these are all tools that can help you, but it's not an exact science. We're overthinking this a lot. Trust me, I am queen of overthinking. We're overthinking this. We need to get back to the basics. You need to find out what your calories should be. You can plug them into MyFitnessPal, track what you eat. Be honest with yourself. Be honest. Track what you're eating. Everything that goes in your mouth, everything you consume, liquids, everything. Track everything that you're consuming. You will have an idea of what you are supposed to be around. If you are just absolutely against tracking calories, do the portion control. You will see in a video on my feed somewhere, I talk about how you can use your hand to do portion control. Use this for portion control if you are absolutely against counting calories. Here's the deal. At some point, you have to make the decision to implement these things into your life. Otherwise, you can complain all you want about not losing weight or not getting to a healthier lifestyle. You can say it's too hard. It's really not that hard. You just have to start making those sacrifices. Going to the grocery store and sticking to the outer edges of the grocery store. fruits and vegetables, lean protein, those type of things, and staying away from the more processed foods, the breads, the cheeses, the dairy, trying to stay away from some of that. Those are things that can kind of help you start to manage your weight and your waistline. Another thing I want to tell you, start going for a walk. Start moving your body. 15, 30 minutes a day, start moving your body. Somehow, move your body. So, it doesn't matter if you go for a walk with your family or your dog, or if you don't have a dog, go for a walk by yourself. Go for a walk. If it is raining outside, march in place. Do something. Literally, physical activity costs you this much money. This much of your grown adult money dollars. All you have to do is get up and do something. How many of us have treadmills at home? I know I do. Now I have a full gym, so take me out of the equation. I have a full gym in my house, in my garage. I know it's not a huge gym, but it is perfect for everything that I need. You don't need a gym membership to get healthy. I want to issue a challenge, and this is where I'm going to leave this at. I'm going to give you a challenge. I challenge you to do two things. Stop spending money on frivolous things and move your body more. So every time you're on Amazon looking for things, stop shopping and do some physical activity. It's going to save your money, number one. And number two, it's going to get you a little bit more active and more healthy. So that is, I'm gonna issue this little, when you're just scrolling through Amazon looking for things, stop scrolling. Do some type of physical activity. March in place. It looks silly, I don't care, it burns calories. If you want to, I am not a sit-ups person, but if you want to do some sit-ups, do some sit-ups. Do some wall push-ups. Do something. Get started somewhere. Look, I get it. I'm a busy mom. I work a full-time job, which is where I'm at now. I have my own fitness business. I am a mom. I'm a wife. I cook, I clean, I get it, I do it all. I don't have a maid. I don't have someone who does all that for me. So our family does it all. You can do this. You just have to do it. You have to make the decision to do it. Again, I know I'm gonna have some people come for me and tell me that I don't understand. I do understand it. I've been in your shoes. I get it. You just have to start somewhere. And stop looking at all of these people for motivation and let it discourage you because they're so farther from where you are now. It could be genetics for them. It also could be you don't know where they started. Just get started. Just move your body. So, let me recap real quick. If you've watched this far, thank you. I kind of rambled, but I'm going to give you some basics. It will cost you zero more money than what you're spending right now to get healthy. If you go to the grocery store and you stick to the outer edges of the grocery store, fruits and vegetables, lean protein, whole grains, there's number one. Number two, move your body, go for a walk, do some jumping jacks, walk up and down your stairs, park far away from your office so you have to walk. Move your body. Costs $0. That expensive gym membership that you're not using, go use it. It's not costing you any more than what you're already spending on it. Go use it. You have to make the time. You have to be dedicated enough to go and do things. Before I had my gym in my house, I had a gym membership. And I would go a couple times a week. You have to make the decision to do this for you. If you want to hire a personal trainer, by all means. do it. If it's gonna keep you committed to going and seeing that person, which some of us need, do it. You have to make the decision. You have to get started. Only you can do it. So if you're complaining, again, feel me on this. I understand because I was there. If you're complaining about not losing weight, about not meeting your goals, we have to evaluate why we're not meeting our goals. And we have to get started somewhere. So just get started. Just make the decision to eat healthy. Well, I have to eat out all the time. Do you have to eat out all the time, or are you choosing to eat out all the time? If you are, and that's fine. Again, if you eat out and you're choosing healthy options, I get it. It's what you have to do. But you also have to understand there's calories that you're not accounting for. And MyFitnessPal can't account for those calories either. Only you know what you're putting in your body. I'm not saying don't go out and eat. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying you have to make these healthy choices somewhere. You have to make these healthy swaps somewhere. You have to do this. Nobody can do it for you. I'm here if you need some help, if you need some encouragement, if you need somebody to say, you can do it. I know you can. I'm here for you. I'm here to listen if you want to talk about it. I'm not a therapist, but I will listen. Can't offer advice, but I'll listen. And I think that you guys can do amazing things. You just gotta put your mind to it. It's a hard discussion. I hate having these type of discussions, but I've seen it a lot. People are like, oh, I just need to lose the weight. I just need to lose the weight. Start making healthier choices. Most of us do not have underlying medical conditions that are keeping the weight on. Most of us. Some of us do. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the everyday person. I'm the everyday person personal trainer. I am letting you know you have to start somewhere. You have to make the decision to start somewhere. So, on that note, I'm sure I've made some people mad. Sorry, not sorry. But I hope that you guys have a great weekend. And if you need me, I'm here. Bye.